Hello, welcome to Philosophy. My name is Alistair Dobson and I'm the teacher of philosophy at Strode. Ordinarily, we would have welcomed you in person to the course. Sadly, this year we can't do that, so we put together a short clip to try and address the points that we would have usually have chatted to you about. Here, I'll tell you a little bit about the course overall, including what we study in philosophy and the summer assignment. So, I thought I'd start with a few commonly asked questions. As you can see, the exam board that we follow is AQA. I've also included here a bit of information about typical class size. I've also given you some details about the amount of homework that you can expect, where philosophy might take you in the future, and how you'll be assessed. So, as you prepare for philosophy, there'll likely be two things in your mind. What do I need and how can I prepare? I'll aim to address these questions in the next few slides. One of the most critical questions might be, what will I study in philosophy? Well, in year one, there are two topic areas. The first is epistemology, the study of knowledge. Here we'll engage with questions like, what is knowledge? Can I know anything for certain? How do we gain new forms of knowledge? The second topic area is moral philosophy, and here we'll engage with questions and tackle issues relating to right and wrong. For example, we'll answer questions like, is killing always wrong? What do we mean by the word good? And do animals have rights? In year two, you'll be studying metaphysics of God and addressing different questions about the nature and existence of God. For example, does God exist? Does every event have a cause? And what is the nature of God? The Metaphysics of Mind module will look to seek to answer questions about the nature of the mind, such as, is our mind different from our body? And what is the mind? So during the course, we'll be looking at key philosophical arguments within different topics, through exploring the works of various philosophers, and we're looking at the different methods of philosophical analysis, such as conceptual analysis and argumentation. Subject expectations. So, what are you expected to bring to lessons? The examination in philosophy is a mixture of short answer questions and essays, and you'll need to practice these as you prepare for the exam. In the exams themselves, you'll write answers to short answer questions and 2 essays, and you'll need to practice these throughout the course. So one thing you'll need to get before the course starts are several files and an A4 paper, and you should bring an A4 working file to class as a way to store your notes, the resources, and A4 paper for class activities. Keep in mind that it's really important to keep your notes tidy and well ordered, because you'll often revert back to these and your previous resources for lessons, revision, and general homework. Because there are several different topics in each module as well, some file dividers would be a good idea. Finally, you'll need a copy of the AQA philosophy textbook for year one. So that's epistemology and moral philosophy. And these will be used during the lessons and for homework. If you need financial assistance with purchasing the texts, then please do get in contact with Student Services. They'll be able to send you some information about our student bursaries. So I'd like to take a few minutes now to talk about the summer assignment. The first assignment, task 1, is on Cartesian Skepticism. So what you need to do here is watch the video and write answers to the questions in the document based on that material. You need to try and pay close attention to the definitions of philosophical terminology, so any specialist language that the narrator discusses. This task aims to provide an introduction to epistemology, the study of knowledge, as well as some important concepts and terminology surrounding the philosophical work of René Descartes. The second task of the assignment, what that asks you to do is to read the text, Knowledge, chapter 1 in Simon Blackburn's Think. And what you need to do for this is write answers to those questions in the document based on the different subsections in that text. The aim here is to try and familiarise yourself with Descartes' method of doubt, his version of skepticism, and his attempts to overcome his own doubts about what we can know to demonstrate that we can guarantee knowledge of at least one thing. So that's it from me. I hope that I've managed to answer any questions you may have about philosophy. If you have any other questions about the course, please do get in contact. Have a great summer.